what's up? My name is Adam Rahuba from I Love Fiverr, the best SEO gigs on Fiverr. And I'm here today to tell you how to sell more gigs on Fiverr and how to make more money. So before I get into that, I got to tell you, about a month ago, I was working the most soul-sucking job I've ever had in my life. I was working as a telephone fundraiser in a call center here in Pittsburgh. And after 6 months of doing this job, I felt like I was ready to kill myself. I actually had to go on an antidepressant to feel a little better because this job made me feel like the most horrible human being on the planet. So I had to talk with my girlfriend, and she said that it would be okay if for a few months I could follow my dream and try to make a full-time income working online. Now, I had been on Fiverr for about 4 months before. I own a button company. I make 1-inch buttons like these for bands and record labels and things like that. And I'd sold a couple gigs, nothing groundbreaking, maybe 5 or 10 gigs. So it was a nice little, it was beer money. And I decided to use my degree on Fiverr and start writing. I am a graduate from NYU with a degree in creative writing, so I knew that it'd be a good way to harness the skills that I'd learned and offer them to people who need it, who are web developers and website owners. So without any further ado, here are my 8 tips for selling more gigs and becoming a better seller on Fiverr and ultimately making more money. Tip number 1, try to make sure your gigs are unique. Now, I know that my gigs aren't entirely unique. They're mostly writing services. There are hundreds of writers on Fiverr. Fortunately, I do have the pedigree of my degree, which helps me to make some sales, and my examples are really, really good. So I've gotten a lot of repeat customers. Over the last month or so with my writing, I've made about $2,000, which, I mean, at $5 a pop, that's pretty great. So I couldn't be happier. But try and do something that stands out from the crowd. Maybe you are a gymnast and you could paint somebody's logo on your stomach and do a backflip. I mean, the possibilities are really endless. Just try and find a segment of the market that is not being met and meet it. It goes that way in any business. The number 2 thing you're going to want to do is always, always, always strive to keep a 100% rating. Now, I do have a 100% rating, and I've had to go above and beyond my gig description sometimes to keep it. I have a regular buyer. He buys about 6 gigs from me a week, who asks me to do about 4 tasks that I do not include in my gig descriptions. It takes me an extra maybe 10 to 15 minutes a gig, but I know that it's paying off with the positive feedback that I'm getting from him, and it's obviously making me look like somebody that's willing to go above and beyond for his clients, which I am. So definitely keep a 100% approval rating. Number 3, I don't care what you look like, add video. If you're self-conscious, look at me. I'm not the most attractive dude in the world. I'm a pretty ugly guy, but I add video to everything. And what you want to do in your video, you only have 30 to 60 seconds. Describe your gig and be honest. Just be a human being and appeal to the human side of the buyer. My typical video is, hey, my name's Adam. I'm offering a writing service for you. I go into some of the details about the writing service, and then I thank them for watching the video and ask them to order the gig by clicking below. My number 4 tip, activate your live portfolio, especially if you're doing anything related to graphic or video. This will allow people to see some examples of your work and ensure that they're buying from somebody who knows what they're doing. I mean, there are hundreds and hundreds of people who sign up for Fiverr every day who claim that they're graphic designers, and let's just say that they're really, really mediocre at MS Paint. Next tip, promoting your gigs on Facebook and Twitter, that's really a given. You might want to look into some of the other social networks out there to promote your gigs. LinkedIn is a good one. There are a lot of business owners on LinkedIn who might need your services. Pinterest. If you're going after mom bloggers, parent bloggers, Pinterest is going to drive a ton of traffic to your gig. All you have to do is create a cute little pin, have it come back to your gig, and you're going to be rolling in mommy blog traffic. Like I said, LinkedIn is another good one. But if you want to stick to Facebook and Twitter, especially Facebook, look into Facebook groups for webmasters and website owners. That's a good place to let people know that, hey, here's the service, here's what I'm doing, I can help you out, it's only $5. Try me. The next thing, another given, once your level is appropriate to do so, add gig extras. Gig extras are add-ons, value adds to your gigs that can allow you to make a little bit more money for not a lot more work. One of the really cool things you can do is you can offer somebody for $5 extra to move them to the top of your line so that they're the next gig to be completed. It's an easy way to make $5. It literally requires you to do no extra work. Pretty awesome. You can offer, for me, I'm a writer, I do about 500 words an article. You can offer to double that for $5. So lots and lots of cool things you can do with gig extras. Next thing you're going to want to focus on are your tags. Now, you only get 5 tags to describe your gig. So what I do is I subscribe to an 80-20 rule. When I'm doing something similar to another seller on Fiverr, what I like to do is I like to take 4 of the tags that they're using that look like the best 4. And I use those. I steal them. No big ethical conflict there. Everyone on Fiverr is doing it. With that last tag, I try to create something new that somebody might search for. In the world of search engine optimization, it's called long tail keywords. I kind of try to stick with that with Fiverr to see if it might work. And like I said, I've done about $2,000 in sales over the last month. So I'm doing something right. The last thing you're going to want to do is promote yourself on Fiverr's internal forums. There are a lot of people on Fiverr who they do what's called arbitrage. What they do is they will buy your gigs for $5, and then they'll sell them to someone else for $6 or $7, profiting on some of the seedier parts of the web and some of the less reliable ones on your work, which is totally fine. I mean, you're here to make $5, after Fiverr takes their share. So by taking heed of my 8 tips, I think you're going to grow your business, and you might be able to do what I did, which is quit your job. Now, I'm not making enough money to keep a roof over my head, feed myself and my girlfriend and my cat. My girlfriend also works, but I am pulling down about $2,000 this month. Next month, I project to make about $3,000, and that's getting closer to a livable income. In addition to some of my other ventures, I think I'll be able to go full-time making money online within the next 6 months. So a dream come true thanks to Fiverr, and thanks to just thinking outside of the box a little. If you have any questions, feel free to reply in the comments below. I really, really hope that you'll subscribe, and thanks for watching. Have a great day. Now go make money. If you haven't already, please subscribe to I Love Fiverr on YouTube and follow us on Google+. Each week, we'll release an updated menu of the most important SEO gigs on Fiverr.com.